Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So my team has prepared a presentation about our business, which is Notestock. Speaking of which, I'm Agata and I'm a product manager and programmer. Yulia is a community manager and Kinga is a graphic designer. Coming straight to the project overview, our problem statement is that high school students are overworked and have little to zero time for themselves. And we have concluded that this problem statement based on the interviews that we have made with over 25 high school students. And on the left side of the slide, you can see the results of those interviews. Let's just mark the most important points, and that is that 100% of those high school students that we have talked with make notes, and the same students spend 1 to 10 hours a week making those notes outside of school. And they also are willing to share their notes with other students at least, and they did that at least once. Here's the customer journey map. You can see that there are 2 problematic areas recognized by us, and this is checking correctness of found information, as well as making notes, which is writing, drawing some pictures or schemes. On the other hand, we have a process described as a rather joyful experience, and this is sharing notes with classmates. That is a very good sign to us because it shows that high school students are willing to share their work with other peers. We have come up with 3 solutions. The first one is that we create a social networking site where students could easily exchange educational resources with each other. We would also provide them with a large database of downloadable notes on each subject that they may be interested in. And in the future, we want to bring together a community of ambitious students willing to help each other out, also teenagers who can benefit academically thanks to that help. Okay, so our end result, our goal is that studying stops being energy draining or time-consuming activity and becomes a rather joyful experience. It's faster, more effective. We want to just make some processes as short as they can be, and students who would save some time from the process of studying could put that time into developing their own passions, their own projects, things that would actually matter to them in the future. For the tech stack, we have used for the backend Python, SQLite, and Django, and for the front end, we have used HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. We have also done some user testing, and 100% of the tests prospective users, said that our application was completely intuitive and user-friendly. We also gained some other positive feedback as well. For our further plans, in the stage 1, we would like to present our application to a specific high school or even specific classroom, and thus enable users to download notes or share their own. And in the stage 3, we would like more high schools to join into our project. And enable the students to create virtual classrooms within application and text each other. In the further future, we'd like to start maybe some cooperation with universities or other edutech organizations, and create some online events for active users. Obviously, we are aware that there are some risks coming with that. There's a risk of popularity that not enough students will know about our application, but we'll try to resolve this by running a social media account. When it comes to sharing notes, we're afraid that only a few students will publish their own notes, but we'll try to offer some kind of benefits to those publishing regularly. And also the process of verifying, we'll try to, we already asked some of our classmates whether they would be willing to give us a hand on that, and they already agreed, so that's a really great news for us. When it comes to support of our product, we would like to cooperate with school councils, school principals, so it would be possible to make our application more official in high schools. That would be great. For administrating and developing, that would be on my team's back in the first stages. Later on, we would like to expand our team and make it a little bit more diverse, so we have more hands on board, let's say. And yeah, well, thank you for your attention, and I'll show you the demonstration now. So I'll stop sharing my screen for a second. And view now the app. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yep.
Great. Okay, so here's the home page. You can scroll down and hear the notes. For now, there are only 2 categories, but that's for just the use of testing and presenting. You can obviously go right, go left, and hear all the notes. You can access them from this view, and as you can see, here's the description, sources. You can download notes. You can add comments. Obviously, I'm not logged in right now. I will show you later on when I'm logged in. But here's how you can access the notes. You can also search them through the search bar here. Just type in the phrase and the appropriate notes will come up. And as well, you can get here and view them and everything. Here are the comments added by our testers. You can also use advanced search if you'd like. You just have to search for what you want to. For example, mathematics, you can access notes as well from that view. Okay, here's a simple contact page that you can send emails to us from this view, and we will actually get an actual email to our Gmail account. You can add notes. As I said, I'm not logged in yet. And here's also about us page, just a short description. So let me just log in. Oh, also I should mention that there's a register page. You can create new accounts. Okay, so I'm just gonna log in right now. Okay, so let's first do the add notes page. As you can see, you can just enter title, description, sources, category, class. You can select the file and submit, and that's the way you submit files. The files could be pictures, but could be as well PDF files. As you can see, for example, this one is a PDF, and you can scroll through it. If you're the creator of the notes, like right now I am, you can delete posts, you can edit the post, you just have to change whatever you'd like. As I said, the comments are now available. You can add a comment and it will work as well. You can submit this. And as well, if you're the creator, you have the possibility to delete the comment. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think we're actually running a little bit out of time, so there will be a possibility to ask a question or two. But thanks for your presentation. Are there any questions from you guys? It seems like you have covered everything, right?
I have a question.
Sure.
So have you researched your competitors, like existing big, large platforms where you can potentially do that, like, for example, Reddit, Pinterest, like this? And
yes,
what is
yes,
your
of
opinion on
course.
that?
So you have mentioned Pinterest, for example. Well, our platform is more focused on the goal of just adding notes and showing that to high school students. Pinterest is more of the like all-to-go platform, let's say. So that's definitely this. But we've also checked out, for example, Khan Academy. It's a platform that also has recreational resources. But on the other hand, it's less community focused, and our application want to create this kind of community within students.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your answer. So guys, and as you can see, now it is, oh, there is one more question. Yes, Ash, go for it.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying not to like beat too much with all my questions. First of all, I love the visuals. Like, oh my God, I want to hire the person who did the visuals for your team, because it's a pleasure. Secondly, I'm sorry, I might have missed it, but what about the monetization?
You can say one more time.
What about the monetization? How are you planning to make money?
Okay, so if we manage to get to cooperation with school principals and school councils, we would like to make it more of a non-profit organization, because it would be an official recognized application for high schools. But if we would have to make it on our own, we would probably offer some kind of limit of notes you can download within a month, for example. And then if you want to download more, there would be a monthly subscription.
Okay. And the third thing, as someone who also speaks at an incredible speed, I would suggest to speak in probably slightly slower during the presentation. Like, I feel you out of all people. I speak with more or less the same speed. However, for presentation, you might want to speak slightly slower, because to be honest, at the very beginning, I wasn't sure what the product is. Like, I was very much consumed by the visuals, but I was slightly confused. What exactly are you talking about? So sure. Just try to control the speed. It took me so many years to learn this lesson. If you could learn it at your age right now, do this, because otherwise you will be constantly scolded by other people everywhere. Be like, why are you speaking so fast? Okay. I've been there. Trust me. Other than that, once again, oh my God, the design. I love it. I love it so much. Well
Thank you very much.
All right. So once again, thank you for your presentation. Thank you for questions.